Hello, everybody. Sorry for starting a little late. Um, I had some technical difficulties due to the fact that I forgot to put my iPad to charge. So we are playing on my phone. Oop. Let me look for myself. There we go. Yeah, we're playing on my phone. I apologize for my image looking a little different and that yeah, so I apologize, but it's always good to have a backup plan. So the plan is, as always, we're going to play Love and Deep Space. And also we're gonna wait for, I guess, the software to update. I forgot to do that yesterday. Um Hi Lena. Did you read the myth yet? Cuz I don't want to spoil you before you read it. Cuz I know you just finished getting the myth. Cuz we're going to read chapter 1 through 4. Right? Yeah, so we're gonna read
a room inspection. Now?
I have both cards already from like last year because he decided to come home early, so I didn't need to get the crate. But this year, I don't know if I'm going to actually pull again for the myth. Since I technically already have it. Yeah. It was very lucky. And since he came home, I didn't have to worry about pulling too much. I don't remember how much I pulled, but I do know is he came before the crate. So that's all I know. And I'm one of those people that I didn't want to spend more diamonds that I didn't have. Oh, we're on the wrong account. Okay, let me switch over to my main account. For me, it's like a 50-50. It's either I get sent to Hard Pity and I have to get the crate, or I get pitied and they come home. Because Zane, he took pity on me, so for his third myth, he came home before the 150 pulls. With Savior, he actually sent me into Hard Pity. Raphael's third myth sent me into Hard Pity. Silas, even though I love you, I really do, Silas, I really do, but you had no reason to send me to hard pity. And I still have God of Tides. I also, those were it. I only have God Annihilation, I've God of Tides as a crate. Because I decided I'm just going to pull for it. Because I was like 10 away from getting the crate, so I was like, might as well. Oof. And again, like I said before, I apologize for the technical looking difficulties because my iPad died. I forgot to put it to charge. And this is not the first time I've played the trial.
I'll show you.
They always
Come over
use
here. It's only
his
got half yourself
X-02
left.
myth.
You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me.
Let's see you dodge this.
He's my favorite character to use for the
Watch out.
Hunter
Dodging
contest.
this won't be easy.
because I finished
Can't hold on for much
even
longer.
at
Let's see who can
R0.
land the finishing
He's
blow.
my strongest
Target acquired.
companion.
I'm getting assault.
Attack it now. Go back to the pit you came from. They're right where we want that.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. You can't break our connection.
Bring it on.
There's a change in tactics. Stay cool.
They're right where we want that.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
You won't escape.
Let's see what's there.
We were never separated.
From now on, we'll never be apart. Recovered. Let's change our rate. Collecting energy.
We're unstoppable.
Focus fire.
Bring it on. They're right where we want that.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike.
Yep, still my favorite fighting companion.
Child's
The
play.
ground control in this is amazing.
Watch out. Dodging this won't be easy. I'm here. If
Finally.
destruction is inevitable, then let it be my fate, not yours.
This is why I want to R1 the character, because his Tukis is amazing.
Time to show them what we can do.
Go back to the right where we want that.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. We're never going. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
Cake on full display.
We're never separated.
From now on, we'll never be apart. Cut off their escape route.
There's no escape.
Collecting energy.
We're unstoppable.
I wouldn't mind
Watch
biting
out.
that
Dodging
cake.
this won't be easy.
That's the only reason why I will try to R1, but since the since there's a multi-banner coming up straight after this, I'd rather not risk my pulls.
Focus fire.
I'm running low on medical supplies.
Don't worry, I've got your back. That's not.
They're right where we want that.
Let's go all out. Now's our chance to strike. Watch out. Dodging this won't be easy. Gathering our synergy energy.
Our resonance will detonate the entire field.
Embrace annihilation.
We were never
Covered. Let's change our rhythm.
He's so amazing. What I find odd is there's no event thing that says 10 days with you. That's kind of weird. Because normally there should be like a 10 days with you check-in here, I think. I could be wrong. I could be also completely wrong.
Two test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination.
Modify and repair A01. Memory extraction complete.
It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I was wrong because even though, like, I played this game already for a year, I don't pay attention very well. No way! Like I said, like, I was like... I got him in early pity. So this dragged on to the next one. Nice. Should I actually... Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. Please come home. Mama needs to art one this booty. Oh my god! Please be him! Please be him! Please. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silas! What the heck? Silas! You weren't supposed to come home! What the fudge? What kind of BS is this? I was just trying to lower the pity. What's going on? Okay. I'm just gonna try another again for like 20, because that's all I said I was gonna pull 20 times. Okay. Nope. What kind of nonsense was this? No, I'm not pulling anymore. No. But for the next rerun, at least I'm guaranteed someone. Who I don't know. It could either be like Zane, it could be Xavier, or it could be Raphael. I don't know. All I know is the next rerun is in March, I believe. Yeah, I think the next rerun's in March, so I just tried to lower the pity. That's the only reason why I wanted to pull at least 20 times. But Silas decided to come home. Not that I don't appreciate it, just that he wasn't supposed to come home. Okay. So let's start the myth. We're only gonna do chapter 1 through 4, and that's it. And I forgot to collect my goodies because I know I leveled up everybody. Yeah. But I'm looking for the multi. Because that's what I'm going to pull on this account. Because, if I'm remembering correctly, like, according to the... Because I've saved it on my Discord.
Love in deep space, more like love in no space. Five chaotic guys all over the place.
What the hell? That wasn't appropriate. Okay, so the next rerun is actually Raphael's birthday. And since I already have both his cards, I don't have to worry about that. And I'm not gonna R1 it, because there's no point. Then it's going to be... yeah. According to the calendar that I have, it says we're having the second multiverse, later this month, like basically after this myth. Then it's going to be Raphael's birthday, then Xavier's Lunar, a new solo. That's gonna be March 11th through the 20th, supposedly. And March 22nd through the 30th is going to be the Lingering Gaze rerun. And right after that is Caleb's third myth. So I want Zane's first kiss, basically. I want it so bad. I also want Raphael's kiss and Xavier's kiss. I want all of them, but I'm gonna have to pull on all my accounts. Still debating on whether or not to get that fifth one though, so I can release some strain. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to Delos, and yet even it couldn't prevent the stagnation born from unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philos citizens or civilization was unable to escape the inevitable decay. With the exception of the capital and its surrounding region, which still clung to their luxurious lifestyle, most of the land had fallen into ruin. Remnants of advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer work, or they were simply forgotten. Philosians longed for their former glory, but they had to accept the bitter reality of a social and technological decline. A ruling elite in the central district maintained their authority via strict surveillance. But beyond the illusion of grandeur lay something far worse. The more you travel across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of unavoidable dismay or demise. Strife gained tirelessly across the land, and the region could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. Among the rebel leader, a piece of intel critical between them circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crushed countless uprising was modified combat android designed as designated as A01 or A01 from the fallen Velosian civilization. Preface.
We have lost control of X-02, requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
There you are.
Young Caleb.
Can you hear me? I'll wake you up. We're going to get out of here.
Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. A boy who's approximately my age and wearing a power exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier.
We finally meet, A01.
He's so cute.
I'm X-02.
Huh?
There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
The stranger opened the experimental pod and extends his hand towards me.
Let's run away, A01.
I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. My body was modified and encased in a powered exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. People fear me, avoid me, and alter my configuration. So why would someone reach out to me? Without thinking, I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of the experimental pod. The boy leads me through the labyrinth corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. Othan Laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fill the dark, empty tunnel. At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of wild grass. The sky floats between day and night, or night and day. In the gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take to traverse.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the lab. My body registers the heat.
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer. The laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside. The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
The long grass grazes my calves as the warm night breeze sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving. Despite knowing we could be caught at any moment, I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit. I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields. You must hate areas like that.
Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month. Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks. There's this fruit that comes from a tree called Silver Glow, and it glows with a silvery white light. Even its seed shines.
His fingers encased in his powered exoskeleton gently rest on my palm while he speaks. The cold, black metal traces my palm and leaves behind it a seed that emanates a soft silver white glow.
I kept one as a keepsake.
I pick up the tiny seed and observe it, soft light flickering through its patterns. Taste? Surprised, he lowers his head and looks at me.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
I nod, and the corners of his lips immediately curl into a smile.
If you want to try it, we'll find those silver glow fruits. Now you have a place you want to visit.
I pause and turn to look at him, but his holographic visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
His voice is clear and certain.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
As if reflecting the brightness of his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale color horizon. A tiny golden red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I've seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer. Daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. They erase my memories once I return to the lab. My gaze returns to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us. And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Calm. Encouraging. Right. Caleb. Secret. He seems to immediately understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
X-02. Caleb. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I use it as my name?
Caleb. His voice is lively and gentle.
Of course. I won't let you forget. From now on, we can experience this together every year. And Caleb will be someone you see every day.
He extends his pinky finger towards me. Perplexed, I look at him.
Hold out your finger, like this.
As I hesitate, excuse me. I hesitate for a moment. Then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hook together.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day and never be apart.
Test subjects have been located. Activating capture protocols. Use any means necessary.
Our promise barely begins before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. I can hardly recall how I was captured. My mind is a blur of lasers, fires, and soldiers collapsing under my floating blades. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned into that familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from the lethal laser blasts. He falls in front of me.
Get out of here. Run.
No. I step on my floating blade into the soldiers and ignore the wound I continue to get. My vision blurs. Through the haze I see his body dragged away by robots. Caleb? A dull thud resounds as a laser pierces my power exoskeleton. I fall onto the blood-soaked grass, and the sky turns into a brightly lightning blood red. Amid the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The silver glow fruit. I don't know when the glimmering seed fell, but it's now rests besides my right hand. With the last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my fingers around it. This is the last image I remember before losing consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination followed by solitary confinement.
Commencing comprehensive examination of the test subject.
The lonesome familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01. Energy signature. Destructio. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive modification and repairs required. Initiating the memory extraction protocol is recommended. X-02. Energy signature. Construo. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended. Activating memory extraction protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X-02. Friend.
My subconscious is plunged into chaos as the boy's face keeps appearing in my mind. The scent of wild grass in summer and how plants touch my skin. The silver fruit seed, the sunrise, our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. A daybreak unlike any other, one that will never fade from my memory. X-02, Caleb.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
I used the one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and mind. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight, kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out, fight, I kill. I never get another chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I repeat that one name over and over again. Caleb. God damn it. I don't want to cry. Thank God for tissues at my desk. But this myth's gonna make me cry. Every myth makes me cry. Who needs tears? Experiment ID AX42B. Date Pelagian calendar year. Report by Athon 17798. Observation observes. Determine the nature of an internal determine the nature and internalization of A01 and X-02's powers. Observe their behavior and response under various experiments and stimuli. Assess the planetary impact of their power. Othon Research Bureau Report number 8314. Ten years later, we're going to assume that they're the same age as what they are in the current timeline. So he was 15 and she was like maybe 12, 12 or 13. We're going to assume that. As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, but I can still see and hear. I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I try to find my one solace amid the chaos memories. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment's respite in the endless loop. However, the memory tied to the name are surrounded in fog. The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors begin to seamlessly sturdy wall brings a seamlessly sturdy wall crashing down. The transparent wall of my chamber breaks in the dust. Countless fragments reflect a single figure. A tall figure wearing a power exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing that black armor. He reaches out to touch my cheek again. The transparent barrier of the experimental pod.
Do you recognize me, A01? I'll wake you up.
I feel his fingers touch the crystal twitch on my throat. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. It's as if a fog is lifted. My senses return to my body. My lips tremble as I look at the man before me. I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb?
That's me. The rebels have attacked the Central District. They're looking for you, A-01. The lab's systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
We? I don't know who you are. I know your name.
I'm Caleb, your friend.
Damn. Friend. It used to be Gaga or Oppa in the Korean and Chinese dub. I think they also said Nissan in Japanese. But one guy put him friend. I get it, but the local English localization says they have to be friends. A friend?
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
There's a strange familiarity in his voice which stirs my fragmented memories. I remember escaping with Caleb before. He is taken aback, then he extends his hand towards me.
I promise, this will be our last escape.
The test subject has escaped, requesting interception immediately.
The laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. We ended up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me to a hidden underground warehouse where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits. He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds despite the intensifying gunfire. The aircraft slides through the sky, and massive laboratory is already out of sight. Does this mean we've escaped?
Not yet.
Warning. Multiple aircraft detected. Estimated hostile forces exceed 200 units. Immediate action required.
It looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
They want me as a weapon?
They won't last long without you. But the rebels won't let you go either.
Are you scared?
This is our last escape. We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Outside the windshield are swarms of aircrafts piercing through the clouds. I stand and walk towards the cabin door. They'll try to shoot us down. Protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads from his palm and suspends our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
I nod and leap out of the cabin. Held aloft by the invisible force, I summon my floating blades. The giant black sword swiftly strikes the approaching aircrafts, one after another. Thick smoke engulfs our vision as enemy aircraft burns and explodes. They're like a firework display celebrating our escape. Endless lasers weave a net of destruction, and it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are struck. I'm used to pain, and we have no other choice this time. The last enemy aircraft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. I look down at the burning wreckage far below, and exhaustion I've never felt before hits me. The injuries induced dizziness returns. I fall backwards, yet I don't plummet from the sky. A pair of hands catch me from behind, and my body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me.
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upward. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious. You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Our connect. Violetta, please? No, we're not thinking bad thoughts. No naughty thoughts. Our connected mechanical part seemingly shifts and forms a transfer port that locks our palms together. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tinged with pain flow into me. I tried to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
A sharp ping crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. My body burns, and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts, Caleb, it hurts so much. He stiffens for a moment, then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
Hmm. I instinctively hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulders as if this gesture could somehow ease my pain. Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flows through me, changes from freezing cold to warm. It's like I'm returning to a place that feels like home. I slowly close my eyes and feel an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. Caleb gently places the girl on the cockpit's seat as a uh, desolate landscapes appear outside the porthole. Even though the aircraft has uh, left the central district, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state despite using all his strength. Their powers are bound to the same source. So, as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. His decline can only mean one thing: the destructio energy is getting stronger. Coincident, um, coincidenting, coinciding with the es- uh, escalating strife that continues to engulf this planet. And when this energy grows unchecked, the first thing to destroy is the vessel containing it. Okay, on to chapter 3. Experiment ID A01 UW175. Date Philosian calendar year. Recorded by Othin 17799. Observation. Use vessel and auditory stimuli to make A01 uh, intimately intermittently aware of X-02's existence and observe her reaction. Analyze A01's emotion state and energy fluctuations to access the fundamental uh, attraction between the two. Evaluate the stimuli stability of A01 uh, autonomous consciousness and behavior pattern after becoming aware of X-02. Athens Research Bureau report number 8527. I don't know how long I've slept. When I open my eyes, I feel myself in a small rock cave. So I find myself in a small rock cave. A small campfire burns at the cave's entrance. A familiar figure is looking into the dancing flames. I slowly step outside and see the vast desert. Caleb hears me and quickly turns around. His holographic visor is gone. I can't help but stare at him.
What's wrong? Do you feel unwell?
I've never seen your eyes before.
Do they look weird?
I walk up to him, cup his face, and look into his eyes. I don't blink. Your eyes. They remind me of a scene.
What kind?
An image surfaced in my mind. A sky floats beyond night and day from us many years ago. The summer sky just before sunrise.
That's something we saw 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
I shake my head. Only bits and pieces. And your name. He falls silent. Then he pats the spot next to him.
Are you hungry? Let's eat something.
He gives me a fruit. Its red spines were burnt off. It's not a nutrition nugget. Nutrient nugget. His expression becomes one of utter disgust.
We're no longer in the lab, so we're never eating those things again. These are red thorn grass fruits. They're rich in protein and nutrients.
I take the warm fruit and bite into it. Slightly charred and crispy. It's salty. He closely watches my reaction.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Here, try this.
He speaks in more careful tones as he gives me a berry with blue and white stripes.
It's a blue stripe berry, perfect for quenching your thirst.
I pop it into my mouth, full of sweet juices encase my tongue. For a long time, my taste buds only know the artificial flavors of nutrient nuggets. But thanks to this single berry, the world beyond the lab has revealed itself to me. It's sweet. So this is what sweetness tastes like.
You like it, right? I'll remember that for later.
You seem to be knowledgeable about these fruits.
I was deployed in a desert once. The environment and vegetation were a lot like this.
A sense of familiarity washes over me. I reach into my pocket and pull out a silver fruit seed I've kept hidden. What about this? Do you recognize it? Surprise flashes across Caleb's face, and his eyes light up like they've caught the fire's glow.
You kept it this whole time. It's a seed from the silver glow fruit. The fruit itself looks like this.
Before I know it, A fruit emits a soft silver white glow appears in his palm.
Do you want to know what it tastes like?
I nod and bite into the fruit. Sweet and sour flavors blend on my tongue. There's also a hint of bitterness. The taste is hard to describe in one word, but I don't hate it.
At long last, I brought you to a place where silver glow fruit grows.
Seeing my confusion, he responds with a relieved smile. Did we make a promise before?
Yes, this was part of it.
Do promises made many years ago still need to be kept?
They must.
His voice is gentle yet firm, and the moonlight watches over the wasteland casts a soft glow on his face. An emotion wells up inside me. I want to remember the promise we once made. After we finish the fresh fruit, Caleb puts out the fire and moves the spare sleeping pod or sleep pod from the aircraft to the cave. The inflatable sleep pod quickly takes a shape, and he starts to set up another one. I don't need it.
This sleep pod will help your body and mind rest properly.
It's too cramped. I don't like it. I sit down on and lean back against the rock wall near the cave's entrance.
Are you going to sleep like that all night?
Yes.
If you don't like the sleep pod, use it as a mattress inside the cave at least. Then you can stretch out.
The cave isn't any better. Caleb looks at the dark, cramped cave and seemingly comes to a realization. He moves closer to the entrance and sits down next to me. His positions himself as if he were my shield.
Right. You know, I also don't like being alone.
It's very windy near the entrance.
That's why this spot is mine.
Hmm? I turn my head and our gazes meet.
In the lab, we were actually separated by one wall. And it was a mirror in my room. I didn't realize it was one way until it got destroyed. You were in the room next to mine and could always see me, right?
I nod as I recall the transparent wall. It was like a stage built for an audience of one. Me. The sole actor on this stage was a prisoner, the boy in the other room. Confined to the experimental pod and unable to make a sound, I was forced to watch his loneliness and pain play out. It felt like an experiment.
Were you able to hear me?
All kinds of plants can grow in the desert. There's a blue striped berry, red thorn grass, and a silver glow fruit. You were curious about all about as a child. Would you like to go to an amusement park? I used the system to find the dreamiest one in all of Philos. This amusement park floats in the sky. Even the clouds are painted pink. Are even the clouds are pink and purple. I want to take you there. It's like a it's like a paradise. You'll like it. I calmly repeat his past monologues. He's slightly stunned. I hear everything you said in the lab, but but only now do I realize you were talking to me. The wasteland's moonlight is reflected in his eyes. An expression seems more adamant.
Then you must
Animated.
have heard what I said every night.
Good night, my one and only.
What about you?
I had no one to say those words to, so I never said them. He turns to look at me. His gaze becomes serious.
Have you given yourself a name?
I pause before looking at him. No one has ever called me by a name.
Well, now you have someone who will.
Mary Kathy. He lowers his gaze and carefully repeats the name several times. When he looks up again, his features soften.
From now on, we'll hear the words we want to hear. Good night.
Good night, Caleb.
That's more like it.
Hello, welcome to the Kindle. Love and Deep Space Xavier. Nice to meet you. I close my eyes and listen to his standard steady breathing nearby. I unconsciously rest my head against his shoulder. I sleep well that night, though no sudden awakening, no dreams. All right, on to the last chapter of the night. We'll read chapter 5 through 9 Friday, because I still gotta go to work tomorrow, so this is gonna be a short stream. Experiment ID A01 X-02 HY04. Date Philos calendar year. Report by Authon 17802. Observes. Create a simulation of planetary threat that could arise from the energy of fusion between AO1 and AO2. Oh wait, XO2. research and design uh, prevents preventive measures to stop the energy fusion between A01 and X-02. Authon Research Bureau, report number 8806. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory, except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time, at the far end of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet's inhabitants closely resembles the people of Philos, but everything there is full of life. It's in stark contrast to the declining Philos. The image of in this dream are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. Most importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries a unique aura of rebirth. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It constantly malfunctioning. Eventually, we were forced to take a risk. We land on an outskirts of a ruined city. It look for parts. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follow us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District, and now it's rare to see a new face.
A black market merchant greets us in an unremarkable corner of the old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution, especially since we're still clad in combat armor.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
Before I can respond, a small hand tugs at my finger.
Are you both robots?
I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
She's my friend. Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
Ooh, how I wish they had this in I wish I put this in Japanese or heck Korean. It would say oppa. Or hell, even Chinese. It would say mei mei. The little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone. Is having a friend any different from being alone?
Teniendo un amigo es diferente tener por ser solo.
It's different.
Es diferente. Caleb glances at me.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
Teniendo a alguien cerca es diferente.
But my grandma is always there for me too.
pero teniendo mi abuelita juntos, bueno para mí. También.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson, Colo. He hasn't seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
I don't feel like translating anymore in Spanish.
You're from outside? Which outside?
I hesitate. I don't know the name of the place on Philos aside from the Central District.
The edges of deep space.
The edges of... What's that?
It's the origin of all Philosians. Our ancestral homeland, basically.
I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
His expression is honest, as if he's experienced it firsthand. Did he get this from the cognitive demand system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Phylos, but on that planet, it's an everyday necessity. Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
His understanding tone makes my mind wander.
What else? Tell me more.
Caleb casts a side glance in my direction. Then he crouches down to be at my eye level with the boy. Then he crouches down to be at eye level with the boy.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
When we left Linkshire, we took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right here now. Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts.
Regulator.
I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper.
Are you curious?
Have you visited the edge of deep space?
I'm not sure. I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
As he finishes his repairs and pushes himself up, I hold out my hand to him. He hesitates before letting his cold metallic hand clasp mine. I pull him up. I don't have memories like that. Hello, Kukiv, or Kookverse. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
Is that envy I see?
I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about the place. I'm doing well. I'm reading, of course, Caleb's second myth. And this is the last chapter I'm gonna read today because I still have to go to work tomorrow in the morning. So, yeah, I gotta. But I will finish reading this on Friday. So if you ever decide to come back, I will start around 8:30ish, or to start reading. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier than the dreamiest amusement park on Philos?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
By the way, Kook, did you have any luck with with the myth or getting like Caleb? Because I've heard that people have been going into hard pity just to get him. Were you able to R1, R2, or R3? Because I'm debating on R1ing, but... Oh, well, I pulled it last year, and I got both cards, luckily, before I reached the crate. But I decided to pull at least 20 times to lower the pity for the next rerun that's happening after this, which I think is in March. But I R0'd Caleb. I don't know whether or not I want to actually R1 him this year, because I think he'll return next year with his third myth, which I'm looking forward to. We'll finally get long-haired Caleb. Caleb raises his hand and taps the air and brings up a holographic screen before me. With his fingers, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round?
You remembered that.
I remember everything you said, including the amusement park coordinates that you kept repeating. I write out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. X4352.74, Y -982.56, Z 1287.32. My hands not. My hands stop exactly where his fingers rest on the other side. So I am a whaler. So technically, here goes. I have 4 different accounts. I have one for my unholy trinity, aka the Doctor the Crow and the Unholy Step Bro. I have one for Xavier. I have one for Raphael, and I have one for oh damn. I have one for the Sixth Ally when he shows up. I'm debating on whether or not to get a 5th account, but there's no point at this rate because I already have the majority of the Unholy Trinity on my main account. but my Raphael account, my Raphael and Xavier account are dolphin accounts, and my Six Ally account is a completely F2P. It's kind of hard to say. So, you would hear me ranting and raving and saying that Zane is my number one, but I technically do not have a main. It's more like whoever speaks to me in that moment, whatever fan art I come across, and fanfic. So currently, it is like Caleb, due to the fact that it is his myth week. Last week was Zane. The week before that was Raphael, due to the fact that he came 4 times, 4 or 5 times, during the Throne of Arrows. So that's mostly why. I love all of them, but if we're going to say who's the one that I kind of don't pay that much attention to, is Xavier. And it's not because I don't love him. I love him dearly. He's my bun bun. He's adorable and he's cute. I just don't relate to him very well due to the fact that our personalities don't, like, mesh. I'm not gonna deny that he's a wild card. I listen to his secret times when I need some amusement, but in terms of his speech patterns and his, like, story-wise, it doesn't really connect. When it comes to Raphael, I actually like his story a lot, and since I am moving towards like Raphael sometimes more than Caleb and Silas, I know that Raphael is a switch, and I just find it funny. And I mesh with Silas due to the fact that we kind of match in terms of sarcasm. Because I've come to realize that he brings out the worst in me, which is the sarcastic self of me. And when it comes to Zane, I feel very protected and honored. And with Caleb, it feels like I can also be myself, but also let go of my worries and be a little childish, because I know Gaga or Upa or Nissan will be there by me. That's mostly my reasoning how come for how I feel for the men. My hand stop extends exactly where his fingers rest on the other side. Well, everybody has a ranking. So yeah, so my ranking is Caleb, Zane, Raphael, Silas, Xavier. That's my ranking currently.
Do you really want to go there?
You said it's the place that makes people happy. I don't know what happens, what happiness is. His expression falters for a moment. In the fleeting seconds, I can't discern the emotions in his eyes. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes a decision. No, makes it disappear. His hands touch my palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but when her hands touch, in spite of the power exoskeleton, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend? He seems slightly taken aback, then a gentle smile appears on his face.
Yeah. It's because I'm your friend.
Stop friend-zoning yourself, Caleb. You poor thing. Oh, Caleb. He did this to himself. He friend-zoned himself. Ugh. And I understand why, too. Because we didn't officially get, like, a proper connection in the main story till the spring banner. Completely understand. But still, what the hell? I didn't understand what happened, what having a friend meant before, but over time I found my own definition of the word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. Caleb accesses the aircraft's control and we take to the sky once more. We're no longer running away. We now have a destination. Well, that's the end of this. I mean, we could sit around and chat. Because I'm gonna end in about 15 minutes.
It's a little late, but we can still make it. No biggie. What do you have to do at this hour? Aren't you tired?
I don't know, am I?
Of course I'm concerned about you. I want you to get more rest.
You're so sweet.
I do have some work to finish, though. I'll take care of it after you're asleep. Good night, my pipsqueak.
No. Okay, good night, Caleb.
What time are you getting up tomorrow? If there's nothing urgent, you can sleep in.
Oh. I believe we're gonna see each other at around 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 7:15? There we go.
Look at it this way. It's only a few hours until we meet again.
Bueno. Buenas noches, mi amor.
Sweet dreams. I promise I'll be the first person you see when you wake up tomorrow.
What happened is that, I have a bot, that prevents, lengthy, like, paragraph-like, comments or chats. But since I have a, multi-chat, I can check it out on the other screen. So let me read what you just wrote. Yep. I agree with what you just said completely 100%.
And it won't just be tomorrow.
Oh.
It'll be every day after that.
Bueno, mi amor, ¿por qué me dice eso? ¿Es un threat?
Once upon a time, there was a girl who said she'd go to bed on time, and she did. When she woke up, she found a reward by her pillow. Did you like my bedtime story? You said you'd go to sleep at this time. So, are you gonna do it?
Bueno, me voy a dormir. Para 10 minutos.
What a coincidence. I'll be tired around that time too. We can rest together.
Ay, este hombre. ¿Qué voy a hacer con este hombre?
Now clear your mind. Go on. Can't. If you have to think about something, you can think about me.
Yes. Sí, soy un latina. Pero yo crecí en Estados Unidos y sigo viviendo ahí, pero siempre es bueno practicar mi español.
For fun.
And there's gonna be times when you'll hear me break out into Spanish like randomly. So hopefully it doesn't bother anybody.
I need to go home to see her. Come.
Oh. I forget he says these words.
I'm on your hair.
I wonder who's around so I can raid them. Like right after Caleb's nap. So since I have Latin parents, they kind of enforced that me and my siblings would learn Spanish. My older sibling was not for that. My younger sibling and I, we took more to it because we wanted to please our parents. But the older one was like, I don't want to do that because they were very radicalized by like the US education system. And found that if you spoke Spanish, it was weird. But I just learned. I had fun, I enjoyed it, and it was easy. So, I am Colombian. but I was born and raised here in the US. And I have a lot of family members all around the world. Literally, I'm not kidding. I have some family members in Ireland. I have one in Spain. I have some that live in Argentina and California. I think one's in Australia, but that's because they fell in love with an Australian. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. Hmm. Of course. Well, I don't know a lick of French, and I think some Arabic and Spanish share some similarities in some words, not all words, because I think if my understanding of the roots of Arabic language and the Spanish language started from the same root. I believe it started from the same. I think it started from Latin, I think. Or, no, correction. Spanish came from Arabic, I believe.
You like cuddling me when you sleep.
Stop calling me out, Caleb. Because it's true, I do like cuddling. But in terms of French, I will spit out some French words here and there, but they're mostly terms of endearment.
I'll be there for you tomorrow. If you keep messing around.
So, if you hang around my channel long enough, you'll hear me say mon amour, je t'aime. You'll also hear me say bonjour. You'll hear some words in like French. Not all, not a lot. I'll even say chaton.
You like cuddling me when you sleep.
Yeah. Because my dad was a history buff, so he liked to explain our history, and
Must buy her a gift.
he explained to me and my siblings that because of the trades that happened in the Iberian Peninsula, a lot of like language was traded back and forth, and also hence why we kind of look Arabian in certain aspects. My younger sibling looks a little bit more than I do. I take more from my mother's side of the family, who's a little bit more European. But my dad's side of the family is a more Arabian. I tried learning French in high school, but because I was jumped around so many times during get credits, let's just say like the first week of school when I was in like high school, like freshman year, they put me in a French class, and then they took me out of that French class and put me in Spanish. And I was like, okay, well, easy A, I guess. I wasn't going to fight them. And I got an easy A. And I had so many kids trying to copy me and use me as a cheat code. And I was like, nope. You gotta learn on your own. It's not my fault that I was born to Hispanic parents.
Actually, I haven't been sleeping well for a while now. I guess that means I just need you by my side. Every day, preferably.
Oh, Caleb. Mi corazón no hace eso, por favor. No. Yep. So, in middle school, I did not have a choice to take Spanish because that wasn't a part of my extracurriculars. I had either art, which to this day I still suck at, but my photography skills are pretty
You've been holding still
good.
for 2 minutes.
So I understand the
Are you thinking
concept
about
of
switching your careers from
looking at
hunter to
a good
assassin?
scene to take a good photo. That's the only thing I learned in art. I also took leadership, and I also had to sign up for PE. I hate PE. I always hated it. I was like, I'm no good. I, even to this day, will still joke with anybody who listen
Life
that
doesn't come with
I
a pause
am a
button,
skinny
so
girl
no need to stay
stuck
stuck in one pose.
like trapped a fat girl inside of her, which that's not a nice way to say it, but like I was really skinny, but I felt like with my energy resources it says that I was actually quite chunky because I ate junk food. I'm eating better these days, but I ate junk food. I ate, like, I had a lot of soda. I had low energy. It was a nightmare.
Standing there so long without saying a word or moving. Are you training your ability to focus?
Yep. In school, like, if you know the language, and you want an easy A, definitely go for the easy A. I can still remember my my high school teacher was like trying to get me out of the Spanish courses or a more advanced Spanish.
Standing
But
there so
due to
long
the
without
fact
saying a
that
word or moving.
like the administration didn't know what they were doing, they were like, they thought I was Esau because my name. Hell, I even had an English teacher who thought I was Esau, or English as a second language, because you can't get any more stereotypical because of my name. You would think because of my name, you thought I was like 100% like Hispanic.
You're not moving.
But since I was born and raised in the US and went to American school, there's no way you can think that was Esau. Yeah. Nowadays, like, since I was very skinny back then, as I got older, I did gain
some free time.
some pounds.
The plans we put on the back burner.
And with the job I have right now,
we still have that model we only completed half of it, remember?
I've gained even more weight. So I now have to go to the gym and have a personal trainer yell at me once or twice a week to get me into shape, because I have no motivation unless someone is actually next to me giving me a little push, because I don't work out on my own ever.
It's just like that movie
I can do cardio on my own, like I can go for a jog, or
after years apart, gazing into each other's eyes, just like
I could go for jogs or like go roller skating. But in terms of actually physical weight or physical exercise, no. So I think
like that movie we watched last night.
in terms of, I don't know kilograms, but I know in terms of pounds. So back in the day, I was like 110 pounds for standing at I think 100 and I'm trying to figure out the conversion here. 153. I think that's what my height is.
Standing there so long without saying a word.
And now I am
your ability to focus.
179 pounds. I'm still pretty short. No, well, average. I'm trying to figure out my height. Give me a second. Because I'm not short, but I'm also not tall.
You look relaxed. I thought yesterday you said that you've been busy recently. Does this mean you were hiding from me?
Oh, Caleb. Mínimo silencio, por favor.
Life doesn't come with a pause button, so no need to stay stuck in one pose.
Okay, let me see. 100. That's not how short I was. Okay, so I'm like 5'5", 5'6".
I didn't accidentally use my evol to freeze you in place, did I? You're not moving.
So I'm like the average height for an American, but I'm taller than a Colombian. Because those girls are like 160 centimeters, more or less. And I have my father's genes to thank for that. For me being taller than the average. I'm even taller than most men
I guess I lost
from my parents'
again.
home country. But yeah, I'm not tall, but I'm not short. I can barely reach the top shelf of my cabinets. So I have to get like a step stool every time just so I can reach the back of the spice cabinet.
Life doesn't come with a pause button, so no need to stay stuck in one pose.
Around there. Like 5'5", 5'6". That's where I am. But yeah, that's how tall, and I am. I don't have a problem with it. I've come to terms with my height. So
standing there so long without saying a word or moving.
Because of how tall I am, I take advantage of my how short I am to make guys feel better. But yeah, I've come to terms with my height. I take advantage of it because it makes every single guy I've come across feel I let them feel tall.
Life doesn't come with a pause button, so
and
no need to stay stuck in one pose.
I have like a friend of mine. He's felt very insecure about his height because he's like 5'8". But I always like boost him, saying like, "Oh no, you're good. Like 5'8" is fine. You'll find your short queen
so no need to stay stuck in
one
pose.
day. Heck, it could be me one day. Who knows?" Yeah, I rather really tall guys. Like anywhere between like 5'10"
It's just
to
like
6'4". Because I've actually dated guys within that range.
Just like us, they didn't
But
recognize
I think when it comes to this game, I think they're lying. Because there's no way Silas. Because okay, the game says Silas is 6'2" or 190 centimeters, but his energy says 6'4" energy. Like, make it make sense. Silas, it says 6'2", but he gives off 6'4" energy. And Caleb gives off 6'2". 190. But he gives off 644 energy. Like, I don't know how. But he gives the energy of being much, much taller. Yeah, Caleb is like 6'2" as well. But he's huge, like in the chest. I would not mind putting my face or my head on his like chest pillow. Like that would be a great place to sleep. Yeah. Well, according to like the calculations that I have on like every single time I ask Google how much is 190 centimeters, it always says 6'2", but always borderline 6'3". But like I said, he's a giant. And I don't know how they find the causers of that height in like Shanghai. I wanted to go to that event that they had in Shanghai so bad. I wanted to go meet these cosplayers just once. But lo and behold, nope, that did not happen. Because part of it is because I didn't have enough PTO to do it. And another reason why is because I cannot like travel that far, because especially alone, because it will send me into a panic. And I could have also went to the New York one. Well, to give a rough estimate of my age, I'm between the ages of 25 to 35. But I feel like I'm in my early 20s. Well, correction, 25. I'm still pretty young. I'm still pretty young, but... But I'm assuming that you're around the same age range as well. If you don't mind me asking. I mean, eventually I'll share what my age is, but like, I'm not comfortable sharing it quite yet. Ooh. Well, my birthday's in about 2 months. And I will be... 32. No one heard that. I'm old. But my soul says I'm 25. Because I am very... my personality is very, very young. But my legit age says I'm... need to have a mortgage. Well, hopefully, during that multi, you get your Prince Charming. And I'm rooting for you. Because I'm planning on getting all of them because I got all of them during the last multi. Xavier took his sweet time coming home though. He took 5 evers. He was very, very stubborn. I mean, I got like 5 different Raphaels. Yep, I have like, okay. Since this is my main account, I have this many diamonds and this many golden tickets. I already spent like 20 of them for just to do the test pulls. So I can lower the pity. But other than that, between all my accounts, I don't think so my plan is to pull 210 times on an unlucky day to get, at least on this account, Zane, Silas, and Caleb. And I don't know what I'm going to do on my Raphael and my Xavier account because since Xavier was very stubborn and didn't want to come home, he kind of drained my resources. I had like 22k diamonds on my Xavier account and he brought me down to 8k. I was not happy. I was like, nope, I do not want to pull on my Xavier account because I knew we were going to get a Xavier solo next year or this year. And he made me pull on his account. And I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. So on my Xavier account, I tried. I really did. But Xavier is weird. Or at least my Xavier account is weird. Yeah. So, I am a whale and a dolphin and a free-to-play. So, with my 6th July account, it is completely free to play. Until the 6th July gets introduced, I don't plan on, like, I do plan on pulling when I have the pulls to pull, but it's only to lower pity, more or less. But the 6th July, once he's introduced, I'm assuming he gets introduced in July this year, hopefully. Like, please, come home in July, please. Like, thank you. That would be great. And but I don't think he's gonna be introduced till maybe next year or July. I'm banking on July. Throwing out my predictions. But like my Xavier account is climbing again. I think I'm at 18 because I bought the month pass. I think I'm climbing back to on my Raphael account. I don't keep track. Okay. I will tell you. Give me a second. I think it's at 36K. Because I don't pay attention to it. I just get the diamonds and get out.
Come say hello since you're here. Don't stand there in silence.
Yes, I do have a Discord. It's in the About section. Or in my bio. Alright, this is how much I have on the 6th. And on my Discord, you can post like memes or any kind of fan art that you come across. And if you're an artist, you can also share your art there. If you're a cosplayer, you can also post your cosplays there as well. If you like writing fanfic, you can also share it there. Yes. So I stream on Tuesdays around 7 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock. So I will have to probably create a schedule. So whoever comes in and go to my About section, you'll see when I stream, because I normally stream on Tuesdays and Fridays. I will rarely stream on Saturdays or Sundays. It will only be if I have free time on Saturdays and Sundays. But it will either be 11 Deep Space related or a different game entirely. It could be like a different otome or a different dating sim. Okay, let me see how much I have on my Xavier account and my Raphael account. Here's my Raph. And I really hope that the multi-banner that we're getting is not another AU, because it doesn't make sense to have 2 AUs back to back.
Where did it go?
This is my Raphael account. Only 22. And you need like a 21 in order to Oh. Well, glad that you were here and you were awake during this time. I appreciate you showing up. Because I know that Lena, she also might be in the same time zone as you. But she keeps Silas hours. So that's why she shows up. Well, if you do show up, I do appreciate it. In the sacrifice of sleep.
That's more like it.
Thank you for joining the Kindle. I do appreciate, like, the... I don't know how to react. Because since I am not a night owl, I only stream, like, late. Yeah, I stream really late at night, only 5 times, or yeah, 5 times during the year, and it's only during birthday banners. So, I don't think you're gonna be awake during this one, but it's the first one I'm gonna do for this year is Raphael's birthday banner. I will be streaming at like midnight until 3 o'clock in the morning, my time. So that might be really early for you. I believe that would be it's gonna be like a Friday stream. That will count as my Friday stream. Yeah. No, because I have I schedule my streams around like when I get back home from work. But like I said, I do stream at least 5 times a year. Really late at night for me. Those are called my midnight streams, and I only do them for birthday banners. So the first birthday banner is gonna be for Raphael. So I mean, if you want to put that on your calendar, I'm not really sure what midnight my time, because I'm EST, would be for you guys. So you'll probably be, if you're not going or getting ready for work, you guys will probably catch me saying happy birthday to Raphael in English and in Spanish. And we'll also do the same thing for Silas, which his birthday falls on a Thursday. No, on a Saturday. Thank God it's on a Saturday. I'll be streaming longer than that. Yeah, I'll be singing happy birthdays. I will also bake a cake and probably decorate it this year. Because last year I wasn't able to bake a cake for Raphael because of I was going on a trip with a family member because they wanted to celebrate their birthday. which ironically they share the same birthday week with Raphael. And Silas' birthday, I have no plans, so I'm just going to celebrate there. I don't know what I'm gonna make though, but I will bake cakes. And I will take photos and share it on Discord. But yeah. Oh.
Don't move. Stay still just like that. Now this is a perfect picture.
Anyway, it's getting late for me, and I have to go to bed because I still have to go to work in the morning. So it was nice to meet everybody who came to the stream. Mwah. Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Until we see each other next time, adios, mi amores. Mwah. Mwah. Bye bye.